Beep boo. Beep boo. Hi guys. So this is going to be Ari's 4-month update. I'm a little late. She's already been 4 months for about almost 2 weeks. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. So I just decided to get this quickly over with just so she doesn't get too much bigger and I can kind of have a see how she was when she was younger at 3 months, because now she's a big girl, able to accomplish a lot of milestones in her 3 months, and now especially 4 months I can't wait to start talking about it, but she's starting to do a lot now. So at 14 weeks we had to take her to the doctors because she had her first cold, and so she got measured and weighed, and she weighed about 13 pounds and 7 ounces. So for her first cold, what we basically had to do was just, suction her nose frequently, keep her elevated. We used the nose Frida, and we also used one of the little bulbs, but the one I have is not the one I got at the hospital. We threw that one away, but I'm looking into getting another one because those I think really work, and they're really good material. Of course, I'm not going to keep using it for like a year because of the mold that does collect in the bulb, but I feel like those definitely help suction out mucus. She got over her cold in probably about 3 weeks. It was lingering a little bit, but the doctor said it was fine, that she was a little stuffy. She gets stuffy in the morning time and sometimes at night. So I was already on her routine, and we already had our schedule of when to give her her nose spray and keep the vapor rub on her and everything else. So 2 weeks she was also learning to use her hands more to hit at toys, and she was more interested in toys, and mostly the hanging ones. She couldn't really grasp the concept of holding toys and playing with them too much, but if she did see a swinging toy, she would definitely try to hit at it. Hi baby. Oh, so we read to her pretty much every day, and like maybe 3 times a day depending, but we read multiple books to her each day, and she loves when we read stories to her. She looks at the pages, she stays focused, she doesn't she doesn't wander around with her eyes, and she's interested in what we're saying and pointing at and talking about in the book. So she loves her stories. 15 weeks she can actively grab objects that are near her, and she's beginning to put everything in her mouth. Well, she was beginning to put everything in her mouth, including her hand. And she would just always, well, she still does, but she always has her hand in her mouth all the time. And anything that is in reach, she'll try to reach for it and put it in her mouth. So we have to be extra careful what's around her. Even though she's not mobile yet, we had to be on the lookout of anything, any toys that had maybe plastic stuff on it. We had to be careful and keep an eye on her. She was cooing constantly. That's when she really started to cooing a lot, and really started to vocalize a lot and try to communicate with us. We would have conversation with her, and she will pause and then coo, and then pause and then coo at you. So I would have to try to talk to her, ask her questions, wait a little bit to make it seem like I'm waiting for her to answer, and then when she does, then I'll continue talking. It's like we're having our own little conversation. She really enjoys that. She also was very vocal when she would be done nursing. She would just sit back and relax and look up at me and then start cooing, and it was just so adorable. It's just so sweet, and it's really nice having her try to communicate with you instead of just like, I don't mind when she was just staring, but it is nice to know that she's wanting and trying to be a part of me and her dad's conversations. So she's during her 15 weeks she will look at you while you're talking, of course, and she noticed the TV finally, and I remember that she would just not take her eyes off. Like, I could try to put my face in front of the view of her in the TV, and she would try to look around me and stare at the TV. So definitely we're keeping the TV off. And anyways, I'm gonna try to make this quick. So yeah, like I was saying, she does notice the TV, and we will try to keep it off or keep it on something, you know, educational. But I just don't like how she is more focused on the television. I don't want her to be relying on that for entertainment or just, you know, getting used to watching television at such a young age already. That's not gonna happen, huh, baby girl? Also, she tries to turn on her side. When we're laying down, she will try to, you know, heave herself over. She hasn't, she wasn't able to roll to her tummy or anything like that on tummy time, or, you know, back to front, front to back. She hasn't been able to do that. 16 weeks. She plays with my shirt a lot. She really starts grabbing at my shirt. And she likes to touch my chest when she's nursing, and she's doing her squeals a lot, which is really cute. Round 2. She ate too much, and she didn't burp all the way apparently, huh, baby? So I'm going to finish this up because, I don't know, we are not getting through. You are not funny. No, you're not. Okay. So, like I said, she was squealing, and she was cooing constantly during her 3 months. At 17 weeks, she liked to hold my chest like a bottle-fed baby would, you know, hold the bottle. She likes to do that, and I noticed that she was starting to change her sleeping schedule probably within a few days of when she was going to turn 4 months. So it was like kind of another leap sort of thing, and that whole week was just crazy, and especially when she had her 4-month immunizations. I'll talk about it in her 4-month update, but that whole week just changed everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just mostly for her 3 months, she was just, you know, constantly cooing a lot. She was more vocal, and she was just really happy that she was able to finally, you know, start talking. And she does spit up a lot, and I don't know, maybe it's my fault for not burping her properly, but she does try to stuff herself to the brim, and, you know, that's why she has these thunder thighs. You know, she is definitely a healthy baby. Uh-oh. And during bath time, she likes to bath. When she gets out, she, you know, it's either cold or, you know, she's tired or hungry and she wants to go to sleep because she loves taking her naps after bath. But she's going to have a bath in a little bit. And she seems like a really happy baby. She's a little bit reserved sometimes, and especially in front of new people, which of course is understandable, but, you know, she's not one of those babies that will, anytime anybody looks at her, she'll smile at you. You kind of have to you know, she's a tough customer, so you have to kind of make her smile. Huh, baby? But she smiles all the time for me, and her sleeping schedule, it's really hard to say just because it changes pretty much every night. You don't know what's going to happen. Like, she could sleep through the night, but, you know, she'll still stir to eat a few times. Like, she still has yet to sleep throughout the night and not wake me up, and, you know, to eat or anything. She has not done that yet, which I don't mind waking up and feeding her and changing her diaper, you know, no big deal. But yeah, she's definitely my baby girl. Yes, you are. You're my baby girl, huh? Yeah, you see the camera? You see the camera up there? Wow. Wow, baby. She still hasn't really had any hair growth lately. It looks like she's thinning more. She's thinning a lot on her back and her sides and in the front. So hopefully her hair starts growing. What are you doing? Huh? Look at this chubby bunny. Look at this face. Look at this face. She still gets the eye boogers and she still gets gooey eye. So, you know, every morning I just have to, you know, clean them out. I do squirt breast milk on her eyes. It does flush it out. It does help. And just do that a couple times a day. What are you doing? Huh? So yeah, this is baby Aurielle. She's the joy of my life. Huh, every day is different with this one. So yeah, we'll see you in another vlog. Bye. One last look at the princess. Oh, she's so heavy. Can you see it? Look how big she is. Oh yeah, she's still in a size 2. But now that she's already 4 months, you know, she needs a little bit more space. So she's probably gonna be moving up to size 3 here in a few weeks. Alright, talk to you later. Bye!